Welcome to downtown Long Beach. We're visiting Sam for a Ladies Doing Stuff local business spotlight. Sam is disrupting the fashion industry by creating locally made fabrics that are environmentally and socially sustainable. We dropped by the Academy to learn how Sam is making quality fashion that matters in a fast fashion world.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Sam! Good to see you. Hey! Nice to see you. All right, Sam, what we got?
You guys are in the Long Beach Art District. So we got started actually doing art galleries, doing art shows, and then we transitioned into tailoring and repair. And so we learned from a lot of the customers what their feedbacks are, and we started developing our own ideal men's clothing for denims.
So not like the standard.
Yeah, not the standard. Yeah.
Like cookie cutter. Let me pull it off of the
Exactly.
shelf.
Yeah. So all of our fit's pretty unique that way.
That's cool.
Real world fit is we measure the actual waist, the hips. Most people don't know where their actual hips are at.
Yeah.
Or the waist. So we do all those measurements.
What happens when you don't want, you don't want the truth?
Well, I mean, that's where fabrics comes in, like the weight, different weight of the fabrics. You have the thinner fabric that shows everything. You have a thick fabric that does hide all the bumps and stuff of that.
I need to.
Fabric.
Why you point to me?
I'm just saying. For anybody that might need this information.
Yeah, so it's a challenge always balancing it between the thick and thin, where the comfortable is at, you know what I mean?
Okay.
These are the pants that we've developed based on the repair work that we've done to other pants in the market.
Okay, that's kind of cool. So you took what the customer was asking for, and you're like, well, obviously there's a need here. Let me build something off of it.
Right.
That's
So it came from a more of a design thinking process.
I see.
Instead of fashion, you're kind of like, okay, this is what people should be wearing certain season.
Yeah.
The inside though. Can we?
Yeah, you know about this.
This
What does
is
this
a
mean?
process.
We did a flat stitch. We also did a piping on the seams right here.
We
So
used to call this a Hong Kong finish.
yeah,
Back in her
seams.
day.
Back in my day.
What do you have for like women of color? Aren't you?
Yeah, so yes, we are. So what we did was she's an ex-track runner. She has a unique body shapes and size because her waist is really thin. She has really thick hips.
Yeah.
What we learned from the men's market, we can apply to our women's denim. We developed special fabrics that has a little stretch to it. We're also exploring fabric that uses no plastics in the milling process.
So stretch without plastic.
Plastics, yes.
Which people don't understand how rare that is.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, okay.
You're like, no plastic.
Yeah, so the reason why it got made because again, we're worried about the environment. Every time we wash the clothing, a lot of those little plastics called microfibers get into the ocean.
I see.
And eventually fish eats it and it ends up in our food chain. You know what I mean? So it's a big problem. So we are exploring that avenue.
Yeah, but at least you're doing something about it, and that's cool that, okay, you said she has a unique body shape and she wants to be environmentally conscious, so now you have this unique challenge.
Not many people, especially the tailor down the street, they're gonna be like, what's your measurements? Okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna use whatever fabric they have. They're not going to make sure it's environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
A lot of women's denim out there right now, they're not made like men's denim. You know, women's denim, the pockets aren't even real. It's kind of like shallow.
Yeah.
The back pocket, everything's for fashion.
Yes.
And so now we're kind of like going back to the time when women's clothing were actually real. Not fast fashion, but clothing that actually lasts.
You want to shake it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about time.
Yeah.
It's definitely about time. Just the story alone makes me want to invest a little bit more.
You're taking average people
Real
that
fit, yeah.
want it to fit them.
Exactly, yeah.
I think about the product fitting them rather than us always trying to fit
into.
the product.
Right. We are moving towards that bespoke clothing.
Yeah.
But we're also trying to get the price down. Now people don't understand that price point because they're familiar with the
fast fashion.
$20,
Right, exactly.
super 10.
Yeah.
Not that I know anything.
The
about
faux.
Yeah, exactly.
That's different.
Yeah, so the timing is perfect because people could actually read about the story of what goes into the product, and now they value that because if we were just to put $200 denim without a story behind it, no one's gonna like, they don't understand it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like how it was made or why. and stuff
Speaking
like
of how it was made, can you show us a little bit of that process?
We have all these, kind of like stories behind these riveting colors. Then we have color green, The city of Los Angeles and also Long Beach developed from the oil industry. So we took a chip from the oil pump, this green right here, and we put it as our part of our rivet. So everything has a reason for it. Yeah. Move it over right here, and then press it down, and then you'll clamp it, and this is what gives you the rivet there. So this is it's like driving a car. You push in there, and that's pretty much it.
I'm gonna do it.
First, you gotta
try it.
Yeah, so
Don't mess it up, Charlie.
I'm gonna mess it up.
These are for a customer.
Can you
use
redo
any-
it? Let's do a green one. Long Beach.
Long Beach. So there you go. Put it there.
Okay.
Put it down here. There we go.
How did it feel?
There you
Like
go.
driving a car.
I made it like a little bit lighter so that you could. You didn't press it hard enough.
Aw,
You didn't do it well.
I didn't do it.
Riveting, girl. You rivet.
There you go. That's good. Yeah.
I've been squatting, so.
I know. There we go.
So what?
I think that's the first riveting done. How you
Placement. I can do the gold one right here.
All right. This one. There you go. Now press down on it.
Oh shoot! I don't think I'm in the right placement.
That's good.
Okay,
There you go.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Perfect.
He's like, I have to redo all these things. Oh man, but that's so cool.
Yeah.
It's bespoke now.
Thanks for showing us.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. This is great.
Learn more about Sam and his mission to revolutionize the fashion industry. Visit the links in the description or visit his website at www.theacademylb.com.